Thank you once again to my YouTube channel, English Lessons. We are moving to the last part of English parts of speech, and today we are going to look at interjections. So, welcome. If it's for your first time, you are pumping into this video, then I kindly encourage you to subscribe to it and follow me as I take you along this journey of learning serious English, and that is communicative grammar. So today, as I've said, we are going to look at interjections. Interjections, someone would wonder, are they words? What are they really? And some grammarians would not look at them as really words. Others would be like, but they are more of exclamation. They are more of expressions, which are not really words, but we are going to look at them today. So, like when you tell somebody, hi, that is an interjection. Hi, that is an interjection. Yes. So, interjection is a big name for a little word. How? Interjection is a big name for a little word. How? Interjections are short exclamations. Yes, like oh, oh. They have no really grammatical value, but we use them quite often. Yes, usually more in speaking than in writing, actually. When interjections are inserted into a sentence, for instance, they have no grammatical connection to the sentence. An interjection is sometimes followed by an exclamation mark when written. That's in writing. So I'm saying interjections like or are also known as hesitation devices. You can say hesitation, hesitation. Yeah, hesitation, that is it. So what are we saying here? We are saying that they are extremely common in English. People use them when they don't know what to say or to indicate that they are thinking about what to say, or you should learn to recognize them when you hear them and realize that they have no really meaning. They have no really meaning, actually. But they are part and parcel of what we speak. Yes. So, let us look at some of the interjections, then we look at their meanings, then we look at their examples. Like that is that's an interjection. So what's the meaning of that? When you do it expresses pleasure. Yeah, yes. Maybe you are drinking something and you're like, expressing pleasure. For example, that feels good. That feels good. Also, can express realization. Realization. So you are the one. So you are the one, meaning I'm realizing who you are. But a good example here is, now I understand. Now I understand. Meaning before you didn't understand. But you are now expressing realization on the fact that now you understand what you are not able to understand before. Also, can express resignation. Resignation. Well, it can't be helped. When you have given up, that is resignation. It can't be helped. meaning you are totally unable, you have given up on something. So you are expressing resignation. Also, now let us move to another type of interjection. Alas, alas, alas. It expresses surprise. Alas. For example, alas, I've won. I've won. Yes. But also, alas expresses grief or pity. When you pity somebody or pity, you are showing pity, you can say, alas, she's dead now. Alas, she's dead now. So there is surprise, but on that surprise, there is an additional of pity. Yes. So let us look at several of them. Yeah. Now there is dear. Dear. Dear expresses pity. When you say, oh dear, does it hurt? Oh dear, does it hurt? You know, you are expressing some pity. Still, dear can express surprise. Like when you say, dear me, that is a surprise. Dear me, that's a surprise. Yes. Let us move to another type of interjection. E, H. You use that when asking for repetition. Somebody is talking and say, Yes. It's hot today. I said it is hot today. Also, it can be used to express inquiry. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? No, to do inquiry. Also, it can express surprise. Really? Really? Yes. Also, can be used to bring about inviting agreement. Let's go meaning you are showing agreement with whoever or whatever is being said. Now, there is another one, Er. It expresses hesitation. It expresses hesitation. How? Lima is the capital. Lima is the capital of Peru. You can say that. Now, there is hello or hello. It expresses greeting. Hello, John. How are you today? Let us move to hey. It expresses surprise. Or it calls for attention. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. It also expresses surprise, joy, and the rest. Like you can say, hey, what a good idea. Hey, what a good idea. There is hi with H-I, hi. It expresses greeting, hi, what's new? Hi, what is new? Then there is It expresses hesitation, doubt, or disagreement. Yeah, that is it. That's how it has to come out. Yes. So, for example, it's saying, I'm not sure. Then there is O. There is O. O. It expresses surprise. Oh, you are here. Or it can also express pain. Oh, I've got a toothache. Oh, I've got a toothache. Then we have uch. Uch. It expresses pleading. No, it expresses that something hurts. Uch. Uch. You know, it does that. Then there is u, expressing hesitation. Shall we go? Or station. Um, It expresses also hesitation. You can say 85 divided by 5 is 17. Then there is well. It expresses surprise. You can say, well, I never do that. Or it can introduce a remark. Say, well, what did he say? Well, what did he say? Yeah. So, these are, now winding up the English parts of speech, and I'll want to give a summary of these 8 parts of speech as I come to conclusion of this very important unit. So I'll be looking at parts of speech, function or job, example words and example sentences, just in brief. I start with verb. Verb can be action or function as action or state of something. Example words: to, be, have. To have, to do, to like, to work, to sing, come, must. In an example, EnglishClub.com is a website. Or you can say, I like EnglishClub.com. Noun, function on things or person. So examples: pen, dog, work, music, town, London, teacher, John. These are examples of nouns. So you can say in a sentence, this is my dog. Or you can say, he lives in my house. Yes, we live in London. Those are examples of noun in sentences. What about adjectives? They describe nouns. On, they, 69, some, good, big, red, well, interesting. So you can say, my dog is big. I like big dogs. Good. What about adverbs? Adverbs will describe or will modify verbs, adjectives, adverbs, or even clauses. Quickly, silently, well, boldly, very, real. That's really. My dog eats quickly. When he is very hungry, he eats really quickly. What about pronoun? Replaces noun. Pronoun will replace noun. I, you, he, she, some. Musa is Indian. He is handsome. Preposition. Preposition will link a noun to another word. To, at, after, on, but. For example, we went to school on Monday. So to, then on. Those are prepositions. What about conjunction? It joins clauses or sentences or words. That's the function of the work or the job of conjunction. And some of them are as follows: and, but, when. For example, in sentences, I like dogs and I like cats. I like cats and dogs. I like dogs, but I don't like cats. What about interjection? Interjection function as a short exclamation, sometimes inserted into a sentence. Oh, ouch. Hi, well. Okay, ouch, that hurts. Hi, how are you? Well, I don't know. So verbs may be treated as two different parts of speech. We have what we call lexical verbs. We have what we call lexical verbs. Work, like, run. Then we have auxiliary verbs. Be, have, must. Then also what we are not supposed to forget, we have what we call determiners. Determiners. Determiners may be treated as a separate part of speech instead of being categorized under adjectives. Yeah, so you see sometimes when we are teaching adjectives, we bring determiners, but we don't really tell students that determiners are adjectives. We don't. In fact, when we are giving the order of adjectives, we hardly emphasize on determiners. Yeah, and that's why I said from the beginning that there are grammarians who may have 9 parts of speech, 10 parts of speech, 8 parts of speech, or whatever parts of speech. So it has to come to your mind that that is what is likely to happen. Yes. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you to have listened and watched my last lesson for English parts of speech. And I want to believe from today, you'll be able to use them correctly and appropriately. So try to mind those you are talking to and don't ignore what they know or what they don't know, but what you are doing, you are communicating. And the better way you communicate, the better. Otherwise, what would be the use? Because nobody will hold you high when you are speaking things that cannot be put into context or cannot even meet the minimum threshold of grammar. So thank you very much, and I'll be inviting you to our next unit, which will be tenses. We shall be looking at tenses. So it means that we are going to single out, we are going to just handle verbs, because they are only verbs that are really conjugated, are really sort of changed in as far as tenses are concerned. Otherwise, thank you very much and welcome.